So we had some new arrivals come in from the May auction, as well as some from the April auction that came from the trainers and quarantine both. We call it Confidence Camp. We have the black and white mare and her friend. We've got the 2 thoroughbreds. We've got Forge came in. He's a big black Percheron with 1 eye. And then we've got Benson, who was in the direct ship pen. He was so sick. He was matted and he is doing amazing. You're actually gonna start seeing him on Brian Lawson's reels. We feel he's ready to start working towards finding a new home. It's always cool when the new horses come in because it's almost like we're getting reset too, to get to watch another round of success stories and getting to know them, because they truly transform. There's who we meet at the sale barn at the auctions, and then there's who they become through proper nutrition, kindness, and attention. And it's always exciting. It's like making a new friend.
Hi, I'm Jacob. I'm the project manager here at SHAVED. Today's project, we are installing automatic waters. These really nice Ritchie waters. So they're basically horse-proof, and anybody who's ever had a ranch, they know that automatic floats just get wrecked. With these completely enclosed, good to go. I went ahead and made some concrete slabs so our automatic waters aren't going anywhere. The benefit to using these automatic waters is you don't have a large pool of standing water all the time, and it's a lot easier to keep clean through the course of the day. That, and it relieves pressure on our well, so we're not constantly running water. Oh yeah, mosquitoes, we don't like standing water, so that's a big no-no. So yeah, these are life-saving and time-saving, especially.
So today it's a busy day. It's an anxiety-filled day for me personally, and I know several of us out here. Champ is a zebra we took in from a sanctuary, and in order to do his feet and trim him and give him his spring vaccines, we have to lay him down. Otherwise it would be way too dangerous. So we're doing that today. We're shaving Yaki, so that's a big day. We shave him once a year, and he gets his horns trimmed and his feet trimmed, and then we're also gonna be trimming Scruffaluf's feet as well today. So Yak's gonna be a whole new man. He's gonna go from a big scruffy buffalo-looking yak to a boy with a haircut. And the funny thing is we lay him down so the vets sedate him, we monitor him, and then when he stands up, he's lost like 200 pounds and he feels like a whole new boy. So super excited for that today.
Hi, I'm Walker Reynolds, the farrier all seed in the barn, and today we were working on a big draft horse named Forge. First time trimming him, I like to try him outside the stock. I'd rather trim him just standing like a regular horse. He wasn't really good, but he was good enough, and he just had a lot of flair. So me and Lane and Abe just really worked on top dressing, getting rid of a lot of the flair, and then after we did that, picked him up, trimmed him. Pretty simple. He was pretty flat soled, thin soled. So by the time we were done trimming the flair off, that was pretty much our trim. In the list today, there was quite a few, but with 3 guys, we're getting it knocked out pretty fast, but quite a few horses, but I also have plenty of help, so.
Hi guys, my name is Desiree at All Seed in the Barn today. So Yaki, we got to shave him, and surprisingly it took 2 hours. Normally, as a wild domestic animal, it's going to take time. So lucky enough, we have a great team that help us. We have our farriers, our vet, and then our employees here at the All Seed in the Barn. We thought it would be a great idea to run him in the side of the chute. It did work for a minute. We had to use Scruffaluf to use him as a bait to walk him in. He thought about it for a second, and then Yaki, for him, he can't really see because he had too many fur on his face. So eventually we got him through and we closed all the panels all together and put him in a tight chute so our vet and the farrier could just help us out, get him going. We got him done. 2 hours later, oh man, that was so stressful. I'm 100% sore. I've been telling Talia, are you sore? Because I would not, my poor form and my back, holy moly. I was drenching. I was telling Talia, I was like, oh my God, are you okay? Because I'm drenching. I told all the guys like, man, we should have done this in the shade, but we didn't. But instead we chose to do it in the sun, and I was drenched, like I said, very drenched. But we got it done within 2 hours later. Yaki looks so cute, and he will feel so much better. He's probably in the shed or he's out eating. He's like a whole new man. He has pom-poms, and he has a cute little tail that is just his himself. He's not fluffy anymore. He's 100% shaved. And good thing Telly and I did an amazing job, because holy moly, he looks way better than last year, so good team.
Hi, my name is Sophia. I'm volunteering. No, my second time here volunteering. I saw their video, I believe it was on social media. I love animals, so I follow a lot of different animal pages like rescues, and I found their page on Instagram and then their TikTok, so that's how I found them. My experience here has been amazing. I love animals, and my dream is to start my own rescue, especially for farm animals. So I'm here to learn and grow with them since I never actually taken care of one before. So that's like one of the reasons why I'm here, and also I want to help them as well since they do amazing work rescuing all these loving animals. Because a lot of farm animals, or in general all animals, are not well taken care of and are used for humans needs. Like for example, horses. They only use them to go horseback riding or kids how to ride horses. And when they get old, they just dump them at slaughter pens. They drop them off there, they sell them to them, and they get slaughtered and alive as well. Poor animals, they give it all to us and we just treat them badly. So I want to help and rescue them and give them another better life, especially for the ones who are really old and they could, live happily, live their last years with me. If I do that, like how they do here, with all seated in the barn. They rescue animals from slaughter pens. And it's so sad, I didn't know that until I started following All Seated in the Barn. What I learned from All Seated in the Barn was, again, I didn't know horses or even donkeys or any animals got sent to slaughter pens and were shipped out to Mexico. It was one of them. I didn't know they did that, especially alive. And that's so heartbreaking and sad to even think about. And they go and rescue how many they can, thanks to a lot of donators who donate money to them. Because without them, they're not able to purchase and save these animals and give them another life and second chance at happiness and be able to live the rest of their lives here happily and without any, worry where they're gonna end up again. And I want to give that to them as well. I want to help animals, and not only farm animals, but also, dogs and cats. And just give them a loving life because they deserve it.
So today we have volunteers out here. So I came out here at 9 to get everything going, move some horses around, put them into stalls. I have a volunteer named Anuka. Right now, this is her big thing, to be independent, get her doing the buckets. She is doing the buckets for me, and I want her to make sure she gets all the different feed on different buckets and doing all the electrolytes. Since today is gonna be 92 degrees, which means they need electrolytes. It's the same thing as us, that we need electrolytes with Gatorade or IV fluids. Same thing, same concept. So I have her doing that. And then I had to ask Matt to help me today. We had to move the baby dog. We have Dasher and Comet, and saw us a minute. We had to walk them out from the pen because they just got done being sick, and now they're living in the donkey pen, just being a donkey now. They're about I would say 4 or 5 months old. You don't think how donkeys are easy to walk. They're actually a little stronger, and because they like to push back and they're not halter broke. So that's a teamwork to deal with.
We're getting ready to go in with Nancy. She just got here last week. She's pretty skinny, as you'll be able to see when I open up this door. Quite skinny. And she's got an NS brand, so that was kind of what we thought of Nancy, because there's an N already on her. Oh, I walked her from Border Barn over here. This is really my second time being in here with her, but I think she's a nice girl. I don't think I'm gonna have any problems with her as far as letting me be up close and personal with her. That didn't bother her, me going around her back end. Did it? Hi. I'm glad someone put a fly mask on you. I don't know her age yet. Don't know anything about her except for we named her Nancy and she's skinny. When I work with an animal, I try to base our relationship on trust. So Nancy doesn't know me at all, and I really don't know her. It's the second time I've been in with her. So when I first go in with them, I just watch. I don't usually put them on lead. I really want them to be around me because they want to. I don't want to force them. I usually just start with my hand and just see how responsive they are. Are their ears pinned? Are they kicking? Are they doing anything, a body language that would tell me she doesn't want me near her? And she doesn't have any of this. Then I just start spending time with them. It takes a while, some horses longer than others, to form a bond. She doesn't know me, I don't know her. and you don't build a relationship in 30 minutes. So I don't expect anything of her. And if she just lets me love on her, that's a good thing. If she were to smell my hand, which I'll see if she will. Hi, Mama. Yeah, see, she doesn't mind. That's a way of introducing yourself to horses that you don't know. A lot of the things that they judge their environment by is by smell. They smell other horses, they smell the humans, and so letting them smell your hand when you first meet them, it starts imprinting on them who you are. So hopefully we'll build a nice little bond while she's here. I'm calling myself, the other day, I called myself the Walmart greeter because I'm usually one of the first ones that put hands on the horses because I'm drawn to the super skinny ones or the ones that don't want to be touched. And I just want them to know from the time they get here that the hand is a good thing. So I'll feed them cookies or just love on them so that they begin to know that they're safe and they're safe around me. The more time I spend with them, the stronger that bond will get. At least that's my goal with each animal.
My name's Anuka, and right now I'm just performing hydrotherapy on this horse, Nike, because he has some swelling on his leg. So I'm doing some hydrotherapy to help the swelling go down. I've been volunteering here a few months, I think since January. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite places to volunteer at. I really like being out here. So I actually want to be a veterinarian, and I came out here at first just to get some experience working with horses. And being out here, it kind of really inspired me to start my own rescue and maybe do something in the future with horses. So I learned a lot about how horses behave, how I'm supposed to behave around horses. I learned a lot about what I can actually do with horses, like dentals, how to do x-rays, the types of vaccines they need. Des has been a really big help in teaching me how to take care of horses, the different types of vaccines. Yeah, I've loved horses all my life, and this place has given me a really big opportunity to actually interact with them and take care of them. It's just one of my favorite places to be at, and I'm happy that I found this place.
My name is Dr. Nicole Ackerman. I'm out here from Ascend Healthcare, and we're here to adopt and rescue some of the horses. We work with teens who are working towards greater mental health, and so we've found it's really nice for them to identify with the horses who have had a second start or are recovering from trauma. Well, we have kids in inpatient treatment center, and so the horse equine program really helps them remember attachment connection, reminds them how to take care of others and themselves, teaches them responsibility. Yeah, so it's a really, really important, effective part of the program. I saw them on Instagram. I guess I saw Talia rescuing horses. So I guess we've been talking and visiting, getting to know each other for about 3 months. Yeah, it's a great organization. The horses are healthy and happy. The team's super devoted. We have very similar philosophy on how horses should be treated, which is really that they are individuals with, that matter for their sake of living and existing, not for what they can do for people. So we really come at it from a relationship and a partnership perspective, and All Seated at the Barn totally does that too. So we love that joint philosophy there.
The best way to support us is always through donations, whether that be product that we need or monetary. And you can do that by joining our Patreon, going to the website, or visiting any of our social media platforms for links on the best ways to help us.